Okay, had to close that window. It's been an interesting day. I couldn't even get to the window to close it or to even pause it. It's been a real good Monday. Let's see how we start this day out. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be there? Could you be our neighbor? I feel good. I feel great. I feel terrific. I feel good. I feel great. I feel terrific. I feel good. I feel great. I feel terrific. I feel good. I feel great. Whew. I feel terrific. One for extra emphasis. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart, I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart today. Okay, this is W.A. Boykin II here with you and I on the Smart Home New Construction PCF Home Show with the Ice Cream Shop Home Collective of PCF Home, where we offer a choice in a better built home. What we're talking about today, I figured I would do like a gentleman I've been following, a Mr. Whitehead, and give a simple breakdown of what you need to do to get a new home. What you need to first do, in my opinion, in building a house is you need to first find out about the money. If the lender, because see, the great thing about if you look for the money first, the lender that you go talk to might, in fact, probably will have great programs that will allow you to be able to afford a different home than you want, or maybe even you think you might not be able to afford a certain home, and they have a program that might literally pay for the what do you call it, the added advancements you want in your new home. So, for example, a lot of people don't know about the programs for veterans, and there's programs for law enforcement people, and there's programs for teachers, and there's a lot of various programs. You could just have to ask your lender. The lender knows, and they can find out about where you can get your money and how you can get different down payment assistance. So you might be able to afford where you could afford a $500,000 home or a $200,000 home. Now you can afford a $250,000 home or a $550,000 home without your payment changing or your final balance changing because of the grants and programs available. So, my first thing I say is find out about the money. If you find out about the money, the one great thing is the money opens the door for everything else because it lets you know exactly what you're working with so you can go looking. So what I say we do first is it's sort of a either or. Either number one, you have a lot, so you need to find the type of house you want to build. So you need to look at home plans, or you have a home plan that you really like and you want to put it on a certain lot. Then you need to be looking for your lot then. And if you have neither, I believe you should really, the one great part about looking at the money first is I believe you should go and then look at the house first. If you don't have the lot and you don't already have a house, I say go look for the house because the house will dictate the size of the lot or what type of lot that you pick. And even if you pick a house and then the lot is not available, the great thing is the person assisting with the plan, like me, can talk to the builder and find out if what various, or even with the home plans company, and for example, the house designers and at thehousedesigners.com and find out exactly if there's a similar home that would fit more on the lot you're looking at in various areas. Like, for example, in Florida, a lot of the lots are, in fact, I think most of the lots worldwide seem to be about 40 by 125 to 130. So, depending on if you want to put a home on one lot or two. However, I did see some listings when I was looking at lots for the area that this one client was interested in Michigan, in Detroit, Michigan. They were looking, and I saw a lot that was actually a 50 by 130. So, it depends. Sometimes there are various variances, and you either can put the two lots together or find a home that fits on your lot. Then, if you're rolling with a agent, you have that agent check everything on that lot. One benefit of if it really doesn't even make a difference because I had some agent attempting to tell us that you could buy this one parcel lot and have it split. And when I called the county, you could not. So really, it doesn't hurt to do your own research and also ask an agent or someone you're working with to do the research. And what you want to find out is you want to find out about the electricity available for that area. You can go on Google Map and look at the actual address and just move around different directions and see if you see an electric post and electric wiring. And if you don't, there still might be underground wiring, so you still might be safe. However, if you see the overhead wiring, at least you know it's definitely electricity, and you can call the local electrical company and ask them even if they happen to have an online grid. And you can do that with the sewer and the water departments as well to find out if you actually have water and sewage available, or do you need to build a well and a septic tank for your water and your septic. And you also want to find out what the zoning is for that property. What is it zoned for? You might want to build a multifamily or a duplex there, and it's not zoned for that. Because some people, which is a great opportunity, if you buy a home that's a multifamily lot, you can, as a single first-time home buyer, create the income while you're living in the other half, and it's still seen in lending institutions. Anything up to a four unit is still seen as a single family home purchase. I wish I'd known this back when I was attempting or had attempted to make my first, well, actually did make my first home purchase, and it was really made out of stress because I was attempting to make it for the investment. However, because of a stressful situation, I moved into the home myself. So where are we? Oh, good. We're on step number. Oh yeah, we're on 4. So you want to find out everything possible about the lot. If you're buying it from someone, are there any taxes owing? That's why you always want to go through a closing from a title company when you're purchasing, because that allows you to actually see what's owing, and then you can always call down to the various tax assessors and look online and see what taxes are owing, and call down to the tax assessor, or just call down to the city or the county court, like that area's uh tax assessor, and ask them simply, how do I find out if there's any, or who do I call, or what do I click to find out if there are any back taxes owing on this property, or any, you also want to find out about if there are any easement issues, because you don't want to buy something that actually has an issue where you cannot even get to it. So you want to make sure you are on a street, and you also have electrical, and if having electric is great, and if not electric, and you don't have to have water or septic. However, electric is a major unless you're going to run a generator. So you need to have electric. Water and septic can always be installed. For example, our contractors can install a well or a septic tank with no issue. Then let's see. You're going to look at number 6. You're going to look at the lot and how you want to situate the house. You might want to point it in this direction, or you might want to point it in that direction. And then you also have to find out from zoning. You want to call the county zoning or the city zoning to find out if there is a requirement that you point the house or situates the house in a certain way before you make plans to actually do so. Then we're on number 7, which is a list of things, your must-haves, of things you really must have in a house, or things you must have when you move. If you're gonna, if you want to buy, if you don't mind buying a cookie cutter home, then by all means, a lot of times you can find your home already created by various companies. However, if you're looking for a home that where you have choice, and also a not an issue of a swift build, I mean, an issue of you would like a swift build, you can always give us a jingle. So, list of things and the must-haves. That way, it gets you to understand what type of home you want in your must-have type of things. Then you want to find out the various dates. You know, the date for your closing, the date that what money needs to be into the actual title company, dates that they're going to be breaking ground and pouring foundation, expected. Oh, thank goodness I got some more Pepsi. Uh, it's always good to have something when you do one of these podcasts. Never realize how dry your throat can get. So let's see. Where was I at? Oh, the dates. Oh yes, like dates you're gonna pour the foundation, and for us, we do like a 3 draw date. So it would be a approximate date for the first draw, approximate date for the second draw, approximate date for the third draw, and those would be after the first initial. Because I want to tell you something. If any company starts to build on your home in 28 days, before 28 days, You may have issues. Why? Because homes are supposed to, or the foundation is supposed to rest for approximately 28 days before actually building upon it. So that's one thing you definitely want to think about. Okay. Okay. So let's see. So, oh yes. Also, after the foundation date, like we have the 3 draw date. So it'd be the date that walls go up and the dates that the first draw, the date for the second draw, and the date for the last draw being the COO, certificate of occupancy, and that might be different with different companies. Then you want to come with your down payment, have your closing and close. And that's pretty much it. And then you start building. And that's where it really gets fun. So that was a quick breakdown of today's show of building a house very simply. Some quick run through steps to walk you through building your house. Thank you very much for listening today. This is W.A. Boykin II. Smart Home New Construction, PCF Home. We are thankful you took your time out today, your beautiful Monday, to listen to us in our beginning discussions on building a house. Very simply. Nothing that major, nothing that serious, very simplistic. If you have any questions, feel free. Feel free. Feel free to text us at 941 218 0268. That's 941 218 0268. You can reach us toll free at 1 888 996 6007. That's 888 996 6007. Let's see. Oh, if you'd like to email us, you can reach us at PCFHOME 2023 at gmail.com. That's PCFHOME 2023 at gmail.com. If you would like to reach our website, you can reach it at P as in Port, C as in Charlotte, F as in Florida, home.com. That's PCFHome.com, where we've combined the idea of ice cream and homes to give you the concept of your choice of flavor in a better built home. We wanted to give you an idea that you have choice. Chocolate, vanilla, rocky road, one scoop, two scoop, three scoops, Sundae, banana split. We wanted to give you the opportunity to pick the type of home that you wanted to purchase for your price point. So that is not only our goal, that is our mission plan. Thanks for listening. This has been W.A. Boykin II. Oh, I forgot I was boiling water for tea. Enjoy your day, enjoy your week, and enjoy your life. Let's see. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, and do your best. I can't think of anything else. Oh, if interested in looking in Florida, we have an address ready for you at 256 Ravenswood in Port Charlotte, Florida, where we can do the one scoop, two scoop, three scoop, the Sundae, or the banana split. And that's in Port Charlotte at 256 Ravenswood, Port Charlotte 33954, or at 2163 or at 2167. We have the buy now, build later concept, where you can buy now and build now, where you're building your home, both homes side by side simultaneously, where you receive a great price for that. Or you can buy one now and build one later, where you still receive a great price for the additional build down the line. Is just that you have the opportunity to build one on 2163 and then build another on 2167 of either the one scoop, two scoop, or the three scoop. One bedroom, two bedroom, or a three bedroom. Or you can combine the lots. Oh, I forgot one more. Or we can build you a single home at 2163 or 2167 Flagstaff in Punta Gorda and have your own first time home. Great starter home. It's a three, you have the one, two, or three. So you can still have a three bedroom with two bath and it does not have a garage, but it's a beautiful home called the Melia. Or we can combine the lots and you can have the Avalon, which is our modest luxury home, or the Riverside, which is our ultra luxury home, which is the four bedroom plus with the three-car garage and your actual kitchen and I'll say relaxing, what you might call your great room and living room on the second level. A different type of home layout. So give us a call. We are interested in talking to you and telling you about us, or give someone else a call and also hear what they have to say as well. And when you talk to them, go through those. Remember those steps I gave you, and pick who you want to create your home. Thank you so much for listening. You have a good day, or I said, enjoy your day, enjoy your week, or enjoy your life. Have a good day, have a good week, have a good life. I said both of them. Take care of yourself, and take care of your family. Bye bye.